Okay, it's gonna be Elex number 7. I have a couple more quests planned. I just have to remember where exactly to go. I think one we're gonna do.
You should put that away. Technology will get you into trouble here.
Ooh, that's a long one. Ooh, just barely.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Icing Clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Can I help?
You? Well, not one to turn down that sort of offer. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do send.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know. I will speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best, but we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Okay. Yep, having to run forever. I think it's here. Yep.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
I don't think I have this. Yep. Oh,
A troll killed your men?
Good men. I fought beside some of them. Being eaten alive was not the fate they deserved. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem herself. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other clans for help. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat.
Oh, missed out on some of the XP, but nothing I can do about it really. And it's not that much, at least. It's like 1 or 2 monsters or something, so it's not even really that big a deal. So most of the things don't do anything to actually benefit you like later, really. It's not really matter. I think it's just run back and talk to her again. And then I have to go find it, but there's some food back there I can just give her or something. That's dumb, but that's the most XP is some weird moldy bread.
I spoke to Angram.
Oh, great, thank you. Someone who is prepared to do something. When will the deliveries come?
They won't. The men Angram sent to the valley are dead.
And is he going to send more? No, wait. Let me guess. We don't have warriors to spare chasing farmers. How does he expect me to get supplies if he can't? He's got a host of warriors he can assign. I'm one person behind a counter.
Is Angram the only person you can ask?
He's in charge of the Ison clan, and the Ison clan are in charge of escorting my supplies. But you're right. Maybe it's time to speak to one of the other clans. If the Ison clan won't help, one of the others will have to. Would you speak to Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, or Cormac of the Hammer clan? I'll have to hope that one of them can understand why this is so important.
I have to think where that one dude is. So another one, if you talk to him, he's not going to do anything. And the other one, I think, does something. Like, says he'll help or whatever. Does the second one she listed. Hopefully I didn't mess this up, we'll see. Otherwise might have to reload, I guess.
Better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble.
Trying to think, where is the guy? Oh, I think he's... might be up there somewhere. Dang it. To run forever. Unless I can mark it. Yeah, that's the one I want. Oh yeah, he's right by the hotel.
You know technology is forbidden by law.
I was trying to remember because I knew it's like the backdrop is like you can see there's like a small cliff like right behind him or whatever.
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliath has always opened its doors to those who need shelter. These are hard times, and war grows suspicions. As for me, I think the free people should work together in this war with the elves.
Will I have trouble here?
It will mostly be talk. People gossip about incomers. If you want the people here to trust you, then help them. Once they do, they will open their doors to you. You will have a place to stay. A chance to become one of us. And they will likely reward you for your trouble. We Berserkers believe in second chances. It's your choice whether you take that chance or not.
Cinda needs your help.
More trouble with the supplies. What can I do to help?
She needs people to collect the food deliveries.
I thought Angram had sent men to do that.
The men he sent are dead. They were attacked by a troll.
And more will die if our men aren't fed. Still, if Angram is worried about sending men, then there must be a real danger. I will send men to help Sid. But if they're to go out there, then I want to improve their odds of survival. We recently captured some movement detectors from the clerics. They're being stored in the pit, ready for the Elex to be taken out of them. Get me one of those movement detectors, and I will give Cinda the help she wants.
Isn't taking technology from the pit against the law?
Sometimes, laws must be broken for problems to be fixed. Get me that detector, and I will help Cinda. Those are my terms.
Yep. Well, I think I get to start. Well, not really start, but like do one part of a quest. It's like right at the beginning where you find the one like destroyed drone. So you find there's the other drone that's down in this pit. It's like damaged. You talk to him and it sends them to a similar place to like auto repair itself or something. Or some like repair station or whatever it goes to. So I have to like go do it to it later and give it some parts. But like I have to go here to send it there. Alright, so now we get to steal a bunch of shit. Yeah, there's that then. There ain't nobody here to complain about it, so might as well just take everything anyways. The annoying part. Not being able to just select what you want, because it's not first person. Pretty sure, yeah.
Analyzing. System error. Assistance needed. Maintenance
It's over
required. Eliminate.
You four. What are you doing here? You were supposed to have remained with me. Why did you leave the crash site?
Survival Protocol 7. Commander presumed dead. Your full unit attempted to return to repair station.
But instead you were found by the Berserkers. You're lucky you haven't been dismantled for your Elex. Are you able to come with me?
System error. Failure of. System error.
Identify system error.
Analyzing. Minor damage to primary systems. Defense system and weapons are offline. Primary control system impaired.
Can you repair yourself?
Analyzing. Negative. No repair possible at this location.
Yeah, that would be too easy. Status report of our last mission goals.
Primary goal. Locate and secure Thorold, highest leader of the Berserkers, known as the Pilgrim. Mission status, failed. Secondary goal, secure data describing transmutation process of pure Elex into mana. Mission status, failed. Tertiary goal, scout Edan for weaknesses in the Berserker defenses. Mission status, failed.
Well, that was a success, huh?
Negative, commanding unit status, privileges revoked. Execution ordered as a result of mission failure.
Why did you leave the crash site?
This unit was offline for 1,043 seconds. On recovery, U-4 could not locate the commander. My objectives were to complete the mission or return to base. System error.
Then you don't know anything about my execution?
Analyzing. Negative. Executions are standard OWL operating procedure for mission failure. Failure is not tolerated. It is against the directive.
So they say.
But executions end with death. Assumption. Commander must be using rare example of OWL humor.
Yes. I'm joking, you four. I mean, who would want to kill the great Commander Jax? What do you need to complete repairs? This location isn't safe.
Identifying. Nearest automated repair station is in North Odessa.
Then go. But you four, you are not to report on my status. If asked about me, state that I died in the crash. I will meet you at the repair station in Odessa.
Yep. Gonna send him on a mission. Let's see. I can just go back there this way, the lazy way.
I have the movement detector you wanted.
Excellent work. Now, my men stand a chance of seeing danger before they walk into it. Tell Cinder she can count on the support of the Hammer Clan. I will tell the men to be ready.
Okay, now I have to run way over here. I think I can just run off the side of this. Get me pretty close to her. Yeah, there we go. Might have messed it up though. We'll see. There's a way to trigger it.
The Hammer Clan will get your supplies.
They will? You convinced Cormac to help?
Yes.
Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I was going crazy here. The least I can do is offer you some Elexit as thanks for your help.
Give me what you think is fair.
Well, the Ison clan were due 2 payments. I guess they won't be claiming them now. There was 250 for the first, the same again for the second, so you get 500 Elexit.
I don't know, I think that's like a reasonable outcome though. So I think the other one is like the guy stays. If you say that you'll go instead or something, I think you get less XP than this one. It's like 600. I think then it triggers the ending of the thing either way. So that's not, doesn't matter really. Let's see. We can do a couple more of these. That works, I guess. Bunch of these. I don't think there's anything we can do. Gemstone. Well, potions are kind of useful, but let's see. So we can do a mission over here too now, which is pretty cool.
I'll help you.
Oh, I guess the game crashed. Oh, at least it should have auto-saved when we teleported. Well, I need to teleport it right before that too, so even if it didn't, there should be one very shortly.
I'll help you.
Yeah. I don't know, it's basically the controls are like very delayed for the attacks, like they're very slow. So it's very easy to keep attacking after they're already dead, because it's already like, you've already triggered the next one.
Get ready. This place doesn't feel too
But,
friendly.
whatever. Knocks us if we talk to the one dude. Yeah, his little apprentice guy. We can do his mission. You just can't get the bonus XP for the dialogue at the beginning, but it's fine. There's one we can get though. Just like there's one for survival when you first talk to him, and then there's a later one for... Yeah, this guy being a fucking jackass and not doing anything for like forever. Oh, so I can heal instantly over here. Pretty sure I can use this bed. Yeah, let's do that. I think theoretically I could actually make his bow, but I think we'll probably try to just steal it, because that's the easiest thing to do.
Who are you?
I am Leonard. Berserker, prospective hunter, and apprentice. At least I will be if Master Garen will teach me.
You're learning to be a hunter?
I'm an apprentice. Do you have any hunting experience?
Yep, not enough.
I'm learning how to survive out here.
Master Garen says that life begins when the bow comes alive in your hand. And you'll become dead if you can't learn to make your bow come alive. That's the most he says. But normally with some swearing. Maybe you can learn something from him.
You don't hunt together then?
We have. But last time we went out, I made too much noise. We were attacked by raptors. He let me try and shoot the pack leader, but I dropped my bow.
You dropped your bow?
I know. We were moving. I stumbled. Then it was too late. We had to run. Master Garen's not really spoken to me since.
You lost your bow?
Yes, I wasn't going to stay there unarmed. I ran.
So, get another bow.
Garen. Master Garen won't let me have one. He says I have to make one. He's not taught me how to make one. I need my old one back. How can I hunt without a bow? Make a new one? Where would I even start?
You must be able to find the materials you need around here. Didn't Garon tell you anything?
He pointed at some trees he said were good, and said something about animal sinew or hide or something from a plant.
Then where's your problem?
Getting all that stuff without getting killed. I'd still rather get my old bow back. Please, will you help me? I can pay you if you do.
Where did you lose your bow?
Everything happened so fast, I can't really remember the exact spot. In any case, it was to the north. By the cliffs below, under Goliath.
That's a lot of ground to search.
Yeah, but at least the raptors have moved on. They followed us, so they're not around there anymore. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
I will find your bow.
If you do that, you will have my eternal thanks. And I will also give you a few shards in addition to my portion from the hunt. Oh, and this needs to stay between us. I don't want Garen to learn about it. He'll get over it when I have my bow back. But if he hears in advance, he'll try and talk you out of it.
Yeah, 'cause it's back where you were, where there's the two like mutants or whatever. Which you just have to try to like kite them. Or lure them to fight this guy. Ooh. That is very far. Sort of doubt he will be able to kill them. Stronger than he is. Oh, it's one of the raptors. Oh, now I just have to wait a little bit. Ooh. No, I don't want to fight that.
I'll get this one.
No, you should just run. Oh, great. Oh shit, I can't come over here, can I? Yeah, back to the thing. That's fun.
I'll get this one.
I'm just wasting arrows, basically.
We're supposed to be working together.
Great. Yeah, extra storm battles, we didn't leave, whatever. Just have to run like miles away, apparently. Of course, we can't go there because there's another strong ass thing that'll instantly kill us. Now let's see. Alright, couple them up. So we did need that.
There must have been.
Good morning. I think there's another minor quest you can do in the meantime.
There must have been a lot of civilians living here once.
Trying to go. There we go.
So, what have we here? An exile or sightseer? Are you on your way down to join the damned, or have you just come to see where all the bad people go? Come on, speak up. You won't get to use the elevator until you've told me your business.
Have you ever been in the Valley of the Damned yourself?
Damned, yeah? Sort of the important part of Valley of the Damned. That place is for the exiled. I don't ever want to see that place.
Does anyone ever get exiled unjustly?
The law is clear. You have to be an idiot to break it. And our warlords are smart, really smart. They can see when someone is a threat to Goliath. That's why my job is important. I do guarding and repairing, remember? Besides, most of them down there are too busy dodging the creatures to plan an escape.
What elevator?
What elevator? The enormous wheel over there. The winch down to the world of exile.
What do you do here, apart from shout at passersby?
You want your mouth. I'm the sole sentinel here. I do the guarding and the repairing. More the guarding than repairing right now. The elevator is bust and no one showed me how to fix it. So unless you know anything about winches, you can't get down there. Do you know anything about winches?
Enough to know it can't be complicated to fix.
What makes you think that?
It's a winch. Rope, wheel, up and down. What's so complicated about that?
It's a water winch. It needs water. And gears. It's complicated stuff. Fixing this elevator is really complicated, seeing as one of the gears is missing. So unless you've got a portable smelter and forge to make a new one, you're not gonna be repairing it right now, are you?
How many exiled live in the valley?
I don't know. There used to be guards that went down there to check on them, but they don't do that anymore. Not since the recent Alb attacks. Now, nobody is keeping record of how many have died or how many are still working where they were told to, so who knows? But it's their fault. They shouldn't have broken the law.
That depends.
Yeah?
Have you got a spare part?
Spare part? Spare part? Now, why didn't I think of that? Why, yeah, I got loads of parts for you, right here, in my pants.
It's your job. Why don't you go fetch a spare part?
Because my job has two parts, right? Guarding and repairing. Right now, there's only one part of my job that I'm not doing. If I go off looking for things, then I won't be doing either part of my job. And I don't want to get exiled for dereliction of duty.
How long has the gear been missing?
Since the other night. But why do you care? It's gone, and that's it.
It was stolen.
Exactly.
Even though you are supposed to be guarding the elevator?
It could be that I left my post for a short while.
So, you weren't guarding the elevator, and now you're not repairing it?
Clever, yeah, very clever. Look, the part's gone and that's it. Now I'm back at my post and, you know, maybe someone took the gear for maintenance or something.
I've heard enough. I'll find the missing gear.
I don't want it found.
Can you help me find the gear?
Let me think. No, sorry. I don't have a clue where it is. You won't find anything up here, that's for sure.
So, you dropped it somewhere.
Say, don't you have something else to do with your time?
It's in here somewhere. Oh, it's like over here.
This could be challenging. I'll get this one.
Okay, then basically you just go right there.
That depends.
Yeah?
got the missing gear, so now you can repair the winch.
Are you sure you want that doing? Think about it. You're opening the door to criminals. We could be attacked, murdered, passed over for promotion. Who knows what could happen?
I'm not asking. Fix the damn winch.
I'll deal with that when I need to. Right. I'll get to work right away. Give me a minute.
Yep.
So, that's it. The elevator should work now. But if I find out that someone has used this elevator without authorization, you'll have to answer to me.
Now they should be gone. It's been a fair bit of time. Oh, great.
That's enough now.
Of course, he would aggro it instantly. Dumbass. Okay, now it's slowly gone away. Might be fine now. Don't know.
What these ruins must have witnessed.
found your bow.
I'm in one piece. Thank you. This is much better than anything I could have made. I can hunt again. Thank you, thank you.
Alright, let's see. Closer. Still need 2 levels. Yeah, probably could just do both of them, but oh, let me see here and look for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna go back there. Second.
You said something about a special job if I want to join you.
Correct. And listen well. You must have sensed it out there. That things are changing. That something is happening. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand a chance against the elves, I need to know what's going on there. That's where you come in. I need information about the other faction. Any information would be useful. But if you could bring me a report from the fort in Tabar, that would be very useful. So, be it the outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignadon, I need information. Bring me a report from at least 2 cities.
Why don't you send one of your people?
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. Or they simply might not talk to one of us. Or worse, talk, but lie. You, on the other hand, might get some proper answers. Now, I can give this job to someone else if you would prefer. But then you would be passing up the chance to prove yourself. The journey will have dangers. But if you stick to the path, you should reach the other cities alive. So, what will it be? Will you prove yourself? Impress me, and you will earn not just election, but favor, promotion, honor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want such rewards, you need to earn them.
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the elves from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. Barracks fought us, the outlaws have raided us. Now we must face the elves. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead elves to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angram, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angram if you want to know more.
Master Thorpe, what kind of man is he?
Thorald is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
How is your war against the Alps going?
Oh, this isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there. And the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the Alps that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground at Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alp separatists to the north. They continue their love of Elex machines, but they are fighting their own.
About my support. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You seem to take this seriously. It's good. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way.
I think that's the one I was looking for.
Cultivators are constantly bothering me with their requests. That needs to stop. Oh, and Erdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's all right, and if he needs anything. As you can see, there's always something to do here.
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here, and they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some are overburdened, or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand, and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
All right. Let me see. Yes, it would be right by there. Oh, that's a different direction, so it should be fine.
Look out!
Get a tiny amount of XP.
A world heart. The hearts of all berserkers beat with them, for they shall heal the world.
What is a cultivator?
Well, we're farmers, in the main. We grow the crops for Goliath, and we tend to the seedlings and the world hearts. The warriors act like they're the big guys, but really they're here to protect us. Warriors might get the glory, but it's us cultivators who are changing the world.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, I didn't want to do it. This was a sentence. I got sent here as punishment 5 years ago.
Punished? And you say you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, masochist, aren't I? Beer, women, and fights were all that used to matter. Now, I get a kick from seeing just a few seedlings a season make it all the way to mature. I can take pride from that.
How safe is the world's heart here?
You mean with the Albs scouting out Goliath? They don't seem to register it. The World Heart mustn't be their mission. Or they don't know about it. They'd kill me fast enough, though. That is, if the animals didn't get me first. Or I don't eat the wrong thing and get poisoned. Still, all in a day's work.
Anything you want me to report to Ragnar?
Yeah. Can you tell him about the World Heart? That it's okay? He should know we're still working, even though the patrols aren't coming to check. But if you're offering to help, there is one thing. I've not had any supplies from Goliath. Can you get them to send someone with my food supplies?
Where do you get your supplies from?
Directly from Goliath, normally. Sometimes, we'll get something from passing hunters. But you can't rely on that.
Why have the deliveries come to a halt?
The Alb attacks. The warlords have put all the warriors on defense and cut down on the supply runs. We're supposed to be self-sufficient out here, but with more Alb attacks and more creatures, we don't have time to grow, forage, or hunt anymore.
I will ask about your food supplies.
Thank you. Cinda is probably the best person to ask. She's fierce. I mean, ball-shriveling fierce, but gets things done. I'm not asking for anything special, just the usual supply run. Or just, well, anything, to be honest. We're hungry out here.
Won't they send you supplies?
At some point, when they remember. Trust me, you going and asking will be faster than us waiting for them to remember. Our stomachs have better memories than they have. Listen, Goliath aside, there's a plant. The cultivator's loaf. If we could collect some of that, it would help us. It grows everywhere, but we've just not had time to collect them. 4 dozen should be enough.
4 dozen?
Yes. Hopefully that would last us until we get another supply run. Say, let's round it up. Can you bring me 50? It would save you a trip to Goliath.
Let's see. Not enough for that, but
About my support.
okay.
All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Eardor needs supplies.
Eardor? The cultivator? Yes, I suppose he's not had any supplies for a while. But he will have to wait. He can forage in the forest. The people here can't.
I promised I'd get him supplies.
I'm not responsible for your promises. I have a whole town to feed.
If you don't help him, he will die.
Then he's not much of a cultivator, is he? Everybody's up against it. Everybody needs supplies. Everything I've got here has already been assigned. Except for a load of bread I had to throw out because no one picked it up from the baker until it was too late. I mean, what use is moldy bread? For the one of a few men, we waste resources that we're already short of.
I found it. I can take that to Eardor and the cultivators.
You could, if you think they'll eat it.
He said they were desperate. I'm trying to help a berserker here.
And I'm trying to help them all. Fine. You think they'll eat moldy bread, then feed it to them. That's up to you.
Yeah, husband was just thinking of this mission, but same difference.
I've brought supplies.
You have? Well, I'm salivating already.
I brought you some bread.
You got your hands on fresh bread? Whoa. Now, that doesn't look too fresh.
It's all Cinda had. I can take it back.
No. I'll take it. Thank you. They don't normally send bread. What did you pay for it?
Cinda gave it to me.
Wow. You must have sweet-talked her. I normally get hard biscuits.
She said I could take it.
Well, about time we got a break. That should see our stomachs full. Thank you. Here. That should pay for it, right?
Yes, that is a fair amount.
Thank you again. You've done us a real favor. Everyone here will appreciate it.
Why plant the world hard out here where it's in danger?
You don't understand much about our ways, do you?
So tell me.
We're changing the world. Wherever you plant a world heart, it extracts the Elex from the ground, pulls the poison out of the soil. It makes the soil come back to life. Lets Magellan's nature return to it. So whenever we plant a world heart, life follows. The more we plant, the more of Magellan is restored. We have to plant them in places like this because it's where they make a difference. All this around us, is because of the world heart.
So where do the world hearts come from?
I don't know. They found the first ones, the first berserkers. They realized what it could do, that it fed on Elex rather than dying from it, so they started cultivating.
Alright, I guess that'll be the end of this one.